Welcome back to another episode of Wrestling Fanatics, and in today's video, we are going to be seeing everyone who got cut from the WWE in this past month, as well as a quick Raw review for April 27th's Raw. So, let's get into it. Let's read off the names of the people who got cut from the WWE in April of 2026, or just after WrestleMania 42. So, first up, we have Aleister Black and Zelina Vega. Now, these two were in some sort of like faction kind of duo, and Zelina Vega was kind of Aleister Black's assistant, but Aleister Black hasn't been in a good storyline, and it feels like years. So, it was kind of smart for the WWE to cut him because they didn't really have anywhere to go with him. Another person to get cut was Kairi Sane, who was involved in the Asuka and Io Sky storyline. And that storyline's still going, so I guess she wasn't that much of a factor in there, as she was just being bullied by Asuka the entire time, and I guess WWE got sick of it, so they just fired her. And then we also had Uncle Howdy, Nikki Cross, Dexter Lumis, Eric Rowan, and Joe Gacy of the Wyatt Six. Yes, the Wyatt Six got cut from the WWE. R.I.P. The Bray Wyatt theme song is now. We will never hear it ever. We will never be able to do the Fireflies unless they do some Bray Wyatt tribute in the future. We will never be able to do the Fireflies ever again. And then we had some other names such as Santos Escobar, Apollo Crews, Zoe Stark, Alba Fire. But the one that really surprised me the most is the Motor City Machine Guns. Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin got cut. And they were involved in a feud for the World Tag Team Championships. And I just gotta say, I did not expect them to get cut when they were in a storyline trying to get championships. So it was a little bit odd to see them go bye-bye. On to the Raw review of this episode, because April 27th's Raw was stacked with some pretty fun and exciting moments. Now, we started off the night with a Seth Rollins promo where Braun Breaker came out, and they eventually had a big stare down and a little bit of a fight, not physically, but mentally, with some verbal roasts. And it was honestly pretty entertaining to see Seth Rollins keep saying that Braun Breaker wasn't ready and that he's just a little Steiner and that he is third place in his family. And then Braun Breaker just said that he never needed Seth Rollins with the vision and all that stuff. Next up was Penta versus Rusev. Now, this was a filler match that no one wanted, and it was kind of just the ladder match, but a worse version of it. You know, the ladder match at WrestleMania 42. And the person who got the win in this match was Penta, and he defeated Rusev. Next up was the only title match of the night, which was the Intercontinental Championship match between Becky Lynch, the champion, versus Io Sky. Now, this match was just set up because Becky Lynch was bragging about how she won the Women's Intercontinental Championship, and then Io Sky came out looking for a fight because she said that she had issued an open challenge, and Adam Pearce said, "Why not? Let's make it a match tonight." So they fought, and Becky Lynch, of course, retained because I don't see a title switch on this random Raw. Next up was yet another filler match between Rey Mysterio and El Grande Americano. Now, the whole El Grande Americano thing is really stupid between the two, Chad Gable and the actual real one that's actually a luchador. And they've gone too far with it, and they just need to cut it loose now. But that storyline didn't come into this match because it was just El Grande versus Rey Mysterio, and Rey Mysterio got the win, which we all thought should happen because he's a WWE Hall of Famer. Now, this started out backstage when Grayson Waller was asking Adam Pearce for a title opportunity or just some sort of opportunity at all. And then Obafemi was standing beside him, or behind him, I should say. And Adam Pearce was like, why not we just let these two fight? So they scheduled Obafemi versus Grayson Waller in this event. And when it was match time, it was a squash match times 9,000 because Obafemi absolutely kicked Grayson Waller's butt. And that was really just an embarrassment for Waller. And why don't he just go back to his talk show, like the Waller effect or whatever it was called, and just let Oba just destroy everyone? But I will say, I have no idea where they're going with this Oba thing. They can't just have him destroying everyone that comes in his path. And they have to go somewhere with Oba, and they have to get him versing some big names or just getting some more entertaining matches. Oba Femi versus Roman Reigns. You we want it. Next up was the Judgment Day. Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez versus Bailey and Lyra Valkyria. Now, Bailey and Lyra Valkyria have been in so many matches in the past couple weeks, it honestly just feels like they're filling up the show. And this match came down to the Judgment Day getting the win. So Raquel and Roxanne came out on top. And an interesting thing happened shortly after is backstage we saw Finn Balor telling Roxanne Perez that the Judgment Day sucks. Basically, that was what he was telling her. And Finn told her that don't trust anyone in the Judgment Day and she should just leave now. And the final segment of this WWE Raw tonight was a Roman Reigns promo where he was basically just telling the crowd to acknowledge him for a solid 5 minutes before Jacob Fatu came out and got down to business. Now, Jacob Fatu had challenged Roman for a match last week on Raw, and now it was Roman Reigns' turn to either accept it or deny it. And after they argued and then fought a little bit, Roman Reigns said yes. So that is our first official Backlash match that will be happening on Saturday, May 9th. It will be Jacob Fatu versus Roman Reigns. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Wrestling Fanatics, and I will see you guys next time for some more awesome recaps and reviews.